Is learning difficult for you?
Don't worry, we'll make it easy for you.
Have you ever wished you had a time machine? You know, a way to zip back to some awesome memory or describe what's happening right now or even paint a picture of the future.
Well, what if I told you that you do have one? And no, it's not some crazy sci-fi gadget. It's grammar. Yeah, I know. And today, we're going to see exactly how it lets you become a time traveler with your words.
So this is all about English tenses, but forget everything you remember from boring old textbooks. Seriously, think of this as your guide to time travel. We're going to unlock how to take control of time in every single thing you say and write.
Okay, so here's our roadmap. First, we're going to look at what makes this time machine tick. Then I'll show you the master map, a simple grid that cracks the code on all 12 tenses. After that, we'll dive into the simple, continuous, and perfect tenses. And finally, I'll give you a master key to make it all stick. You ready? All right, let's start at the beginning. What is this time machine, really? Well, it all boils down to one super simple but really powerful idea. You see, the core of this whole thing is something called tense. And a tense has just one job, a really important one. It tells us when something happens. Was it in the past? Is it happening right now in the present? Or is it gonna happen in the future? That's literally it. Every single tense, even the ones that sound super complicated, is just a tool to pinpoint an action in time. Okay, so you've probably heard that there are 12 tenses in English, right? Which sounds awful, just incredibly complicated. But what if I told you there's a secret? They all follow one simple pattern. The trick isn't to memorize 12 different things, it's to understand one simple grid.
And here it is. This is the whole shebang. Every tense is just a mix of two things: a time, past, present, or future, and what we'll call a form: simple, continuous, perfect, or perfect continuous. 3 times 4 forms. That's the entire system. Once you get how this grid works, you've cracked the code.
All right, let's start filling this thing in. We're going to begin with that top row, the simple tenses. The best way to think about these? They're for facts, for routines, just simple, direct statements.
So let's put the simple past and simple present side by side. Think of them like taking a photo. I watched a movie. Click. It's a snapshot of a finished action in the past. Done. Over. Then you have she plays. Click. That's a snapshot of a routine, a fact. See? Both are just simple, direct pictures of a moment or a habit. And this logic just carries right on into the future. Simple future is just pointing at a future action. I will call you. It's a plan, a promise, a single point in time. So the main thing to remember for all simple tenses is this: they're for single facts or routines. Okay, let's move down to the next row in our big grid, the continuous tenses. And if the simple tenses were a photograph, click, the continuous tenses are the video. You're actually watching the action as it's happening, as it unfolds. The big key word here is progress. It's all about action and progress. Take past continuous. She was sleeping. We're dropping in on her while she was sleeping. The action was ongoing. Or present continuous. I am reading. It's happening right this second. And you know the big clue, right? It's that ing at the end of the verb. That's your signal that things are in motion. And, you guessed it, same deal for the future. She will be traveling tomorrow. At some point tomorrow, if you could check in on her, she'd be in the middle of her trip. So just remember, see that ing? Think in progress. All right, let's tackle the ones that can feel a little tricky, the perfect tenses. But trust me, these are where the real power is. Their superpower is connecting 2 different points in time. It's all about showing a relationship between a finished action and some other moment.
The key thing here is always the relationship. So with past perfect, you get, I had eaten before he came. We've got two things that happened in the past. Had eaten tells you which one happened first. It's perfect for storytelling. Now look at present perfect. She has finished her work. The work is done, yes, but the important part is its connection to right now. The result is that she's free to go. It's like a bridge connecting a past action to the present.
And this keeps going into the future. With future perfect, you're standing in the future, looking back. I will have finished by evening. So by the time evening rolls around, the finishing part will already be in the past. Now, for that final row, perfect continuous. This one is all about one thing, duration. How long? I have been studying for 2 hours. You're not just saying you studied, you're stressing that it started back then and it's still happening. It's all about the journey, not just the finish line.
Okay, we did it. We've traveled through that whole grid, you've seen the system, you see how it all connects. So now let's wrap it all up with a simple master key you can take with you and use every day. This is it. This is the simple secret. If you're talking about routines or facts, go with a simple tense. If you want to show an action is in progress, you need a continuous tense. If you're connecting a completed action to another time, that's a job for the perfect tense. And if you want to talk about how long something has been happening, you use perfect continuous. That's it. Keep those 4 ideas in your back pocket, and your communication is going to be so much clearer.
So just remember this. Grammar isn't just a bunch of boring rules to memorize. It's a tool. It's an honest-to-goodness time machine for your ideas. It lets you put your thoughts and your stories exactly where they need to go on a timeline, right inside your listener's head. Now that you get the system, you can communicate with so much more power, more clarity. You can tell stories that jump around in time, crafting your message perfectly. So I guess there's really only one question left to ask. Now that you're in command of time, what will you explain next?